It's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. Season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver? Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Going right back to Akers. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end, as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had 1st-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, up over 130 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give. Akers running left. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Well, they came into this. Important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. They shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Sucker. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 61 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes these are huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. The Eagles at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bombing him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight-line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Well, on that one, they go to the play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Rams to take over. They were losers a week ago to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10. Play action now. Bridgewater. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So following the incompletion here, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bridgewater. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So they're first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Bridgewater. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Bridgewater. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Throwing is Bridgewater. They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 1st down, Bridgewater. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 25 on 2nd down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Bridgewater again. Flushed, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Succop's kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, look look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So we have reached halftime with a touch. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out this far.
Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Gets around him. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Bridgewater still here, holding by Cup. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11 now. And again, it's Bridgewater. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Hurts sets up to throw it. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're... scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time. But the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this out past the 20-yard line. Well, I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Bridgewater's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Play fake. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. Taysom Hill, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Akers. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Succop's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Hurts. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Buying time to his left. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Hurts going to keep it again. And he'll go down at the 28. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And he'll run on the inside handoff. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Elliott good on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.